The following program is a paid advertisement for HYGIENiQ, brought to you by GS Pharmaceuticals Incorporated, a U.S. manufacturer.
I think the fact that my kids and wife can breathe cleaner air, they don't have to suffer from my smoking habit, and it's actually helping me quit smoking.
Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Debbie Marie. Ask yourself, how clean is the air you breathe? Now, before you answer, consider the fact that most of us spend between 80 and 90% of our time indoors. Now consider all the contaminants found indoors: pollen, smoke, dust mite odors, bacteria odors, mold odors, fungus odors, carbon monoxide. The fact is, in many cases, the air we breathe inside is actually more toxic than the air outside. The EPA even goes as far as to report that indoor air quality is 10 times worse than outdoor air quality. And here's a frightening realization: of all the indoor areas you occupy, your car is perhaps the most polluted and potentially damaging to your health. Unfortunately, most car ventilation systems are simply inadequate, and air fresheners and sprays just mask the problems and even add to the problem by producing more chemicals and toxins. So think about it. We spend enough time in our cars just getting from point A to point B. We shouldn't have to expose ourselves to polluted air in the process. Well, fortunately, we can all relax because there's finally a solution. Our guest today is going to show us how we can virtually eliminate these unhealthy and toxic interior pollutants once and for all with a brand new product that's unlike anything that's ever been introduced before. It's not a flowery air freshener, and it's not a noisy, messy air filter. It's something so revolutionary. It's the same air purification technology used by NASA to treat the air in astronauts in space when they breathe. So if you're ready to hear more, please welcome our guest, David Jones.
Hey, Deb, thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for being here. You know, I can't think of anything more important to discuss than how to improve the quality of the air we breathe.
I could not agree with you more.
Well, I'm glad. And you know, I never really thought about the air quality inside my car.
Well, see, a lot of people don't, but think about it. When you're driving in your car, the air that you're breathing contains more than just your own breath. Mixed in is the air outside your car, filled with all those pollutants that air contains. We're talking smoke, carbon monoxide, diesel exhaust, pollen, germs, and the germs that are outside your car and the germs that are coming inside your car with the passengers.
That's a lot. You know, it's a good thing that I live outside the city because most of my routes are pretty rural, so my exposure is probably not as bad as what you're saying.
You would think so, but don't be fooled, because driving out in the country adds its own unique toxic agents into your car. We're talking emissions from animals, fertilizer, the same chemicals that keep bugs off of crops. They're able to waft into your air, into your car, and everywhere you drive, you're exposing yourself to potentially dangerous chemicals and the pollutants. The confined spaces of our cars actually trap that outside air on the inside, and this is one of the reasons that the interior can be more polluted than the outside air.
But don't our cars have air filtering systems?
They do, but see, unfortunately, they're rarely effective, even if you bother to change the air filter, which a lot of people don't. You know, according to the EPA, the air quality in an average vehicle, it measures at a mind-boggling 10 to 50 times, that's 50 times, more polluted in your car than the air outside your car. Plus, the filters only collect large particles such as dust. They have absolutely no effect on microscopic particles or chemical vapors. And I haven't even mentioned one of the principal causes of interior car pollution.
I don't know, I'm afraid to ask.
I'll tell you what it is.
What?
Off gases.
What's that? What's off gas?
Off gases, chemical off gases, also called volatile organic compounds, or VOCs for short. They're a natural phenomenon that occurs with all the man-made components of your car. And think about how many are in your car. You got the dashboard, the headliners, virtually all the plastic pieces that make up the instrument panel, the seats, and the list goes on and on. Have you ever wondered why the interior of your windshield gets that foggy look to it?
Yeah, now that you mention it, that happens a lot. Why is that?
One of the main reasons that film occurs is because of off gases, those VOCs. Now, those vapors, which we can see on the windshield, those are hovering inside your car's interior. From the moment your car rolls off the assembly line, it's releasing these toxic fumes.
Do they ever subside?
Not really. And under certain conditions, like high temperatures and increased sunlight, it actually kicks it up a notch and increases the danger.
Ugh, not good. Well, opening the windows must help a little bit though, right?
It does. It does help a little, but it doesn't help enough. Plus, as we already discussed, when you open up the windows, it exposes you to even more pollutants outside coming in.
So what's the solution? Stay home?
Yeah, you could, although you won't find the air quality in your home to be much better, but don't get me started. That's a whole nother story. You could wear one of these.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna drive around town with a mask on my face. Come on.
You could, but you don't want to.
No.
You can really relax because the solution to this toxic car air is finally here. Now you can literally breathe easier with this. HYGIENiQ. It's an easy-to-apply air purification treatment that uses groundbreaking photocatalyst nanotechnology to destroy car interior air pollutants before they can get to you.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Supercalifragilistic. It's photocatalyst nanotechnology. It's like the way a plant turns carbon dioxide into oxygen.
Okay.
Photocatalyst means a light-triggered reaction. And the nanotechnology, that refers to the microscopic size of HYGIENiQ. See, it's the photocatalyst nanotechnology that actually consumes air contaminants at a microscopic level, and it draws its natural power from the sunlight. HYGIENiQ safely and silently eliminates virtually all pollutants. That's why we say with HYGIENiQ, it's the air purifier powered by nature.
Wow, so, you know, I've heard about something in the news lately about those, you know, I'm gonna call them light cleaning guys.
Very good. Yeah.
Right? Is that what I've been hearing about that?
Yes, it uses the natural sunlight. See, with HYGIENiQ, with the IQ, it's smart enough to do the work for you.
I get it, that's cute. Okay, IQ, HYGIENiQ, I
Yeah.
like it. All right, so that's all you do though, is just a spray and HYGIENiQ works?
Absolutely, one spray, that's all you do, and it does everything for you. HYGIENiQ actually sprays onto all the surfaces in your car and then uses light to break down all the pollutants that we were just talking about that land on the surface.
So all of the pollutants we've been talking about, all of those things you mentioned?
Every single one, and it includes the off-gassing.
Okay, so it sounds like that these little light cleaning guys, they actually are eating the pollutants.
That's exactly what they're doing. HYGIENiQ is so revolutionary, it's up for patents on its photocatalyst nanotechnology.
Light cleaning guys.
Right, and it doesn't mask pollutants and odors, it destroys them, leaving behind air that not only smells fresh, but it is fresh.
And it works throughout our whole car.
Right, the whole car. HYGIENiQ draws its power from the natural light, safely and hygienically coats the interior surface of your vehicle around pets, around kids, anything, and it basically creates a complete three-dimensional air purification system inside your car.
Okay, well let's just confirm for everyone though, HYGIENiQ is absolutely nothing like one of those common chemical aerosol sprays.
Oh, no. No, let's clarify that once and for all.
Okay.
Absolutely not. See, because first of all, aerosol sprays, they just mask the odors and essentially add more pollutants to your environment. You'll end up wearing one of these after you spray that stuff. HYGIENiQ works to actually remove the actual pollutants themselves, not just cover them up, or worse, add more toxins.
And it removes it with the light-eating guys.
Photocatalyst nanotechnology.
All right, so that's how it works.
That's exactly how
Okay.
it works. See, and the secret to HYGIENiQ and what makes it so different than anything else out there, it works by a decomposition mechanism that eliminates and destroys these pollutants that cause the odors. HYGIENiQ is the most advanced product to actually remove these contaminants, remove them completely. And the best part is, just one application of HYGIENiQ is all you need to keep the air in your car fresh and odor pollution free all year round. After you apply HYGIENiQ, it keeps cleaning your air. You don't, it does, and it's guaranteed for a full year.
A full year? Gosh, and there's no filters to change or smelly aerosols, and you don't have to keep spraying.
No, you don't have to keep adding more and more. You don't have to spray every time because the odor is gone. And you can breathe fresh air whether your windows are up or down. Now I want to show you why HYGIENiQ is so revolutionary.
Here we have two tiles originally white in color. One tile has been treated with HYGIENiQ coating and the other is left untreated. We then add the organic red dye on top of both tiles to simulate the harmful pollutants on the surface. And now let's watch what happened. The HYGIENiQ treated surface gradually breaks down the red dye or pollutants and converts it into harmless vapor. The untreated surface remains its red color without any effect.
So that's how it keeps purifying your air after a single application. All right, I'm getting this.
It's great.
But okay, now what's wrong with air filters? I mean, they don't work?
Well, not like HYGIENiQ. What they do is they remove the contaminated air to one location, and that's the filter itself.
Right.
They don't actually destroy the contaminants the way HYGIENiQ does. HYGIENiQ is maintenance-free and works without power, not just to filter the air. it will purify it. HYGIENiQ even works when your car is parked, it's turned off, and you're nowhere to be seen.
All right, well, there certainly seems to be no question that HYGIENiQ is the easiest and most effective way to clean the air inside your car and also to keep it clean. But how do we know it's really working?
With HYGIENiQ, clean air is odor-free air, so you will notice that right away. But I want you to look at this VOC air quality meter.
Okay, well, that's certainly convincing. The HYGIENiQ will keep purifying your air long after it's applied. I think that's great. And with no noisy filters or smelly aerosol sprays.
That's right. HYGIENiQ is silent, it's invisible, and it applies in seconds.
I like it. All right, well, let's give the folks at home a chance to try HYGIENiQ for themselves during this Incredible Discoveries risk-free trial. Don't miss it. Welcome back to Incredible Discoveries, where we've been learning about a breakthrough in technology, nanotechnology to be precise. Very good. That's going to allow all of us to breathe cleaner, fresher air without smelly aerosol sprays or noisy air filters.
That's right. This is HYGIENiQ, and it's the first complete in-car air treatment that actually eliminates pollutants and keeps them from getting to you.
And this product is really going to help a lot of people, particularly those of us who are chemical sensitive and allergic.
Oh, absolutely. Commuters, anybody who drives a lot.
Right, and don't forget smokers. I mean, we all rely on fresh air to stay healthy.
That's right. There's a whole host of pollutants in the air that are not only unpleasant smelling, but can also affect your health.
Right. I mean, allergy sufferers alone will benefit tremendously from a product that continuously purifies the air.
Absolutely. But even if you don't have allergies or you're not prone to upper respiratory sicknesses, you're still going to appreciate the way HYGIENiQ freshens the air in your car. It not only takes care of dangerous toxins, but it also combats unpleasant smells as well, like, hate to say it, but body odor.
No kidding. Body odor, huh?
Yeah. Why is she looking at me when she says that? HYGIENiQ is non-selective in nature. I mean, think about that the next time it's your turn to drive the whole team home from the game.
Been there, done that. Pretty smelly, pretty smelly.
And don't forget about pet odors.
Yeah, I can't forget about that one. I mean, every time I take my dog in the car, oof, I can smell him for days after.
Well, see, those days are over. Not with HYGIENiQ. You will not smell that pet anymore.
Now, we're talking a lot about smells and air contaminants, but the other thing that I really love about this product is the way it breaks down the discoloration from these pollutants. I mean, with HYGIENiQ, you can see the difference.
HYGIENiQ gives you an advantage in that you can eliminate these products that outgas. And the nice thing about it is working even when you're not in the car. The outgassing is really accelerated when the car gets hot. So if you park your car in the sun, and because we're concerned about security, we have to keep our windows rolled up, the car's locked up tight. So you build up a considerable amount of outgassed volatile organic compounds in that car. You come out and get in the car, you're really getting a toxic load. If the car is coated with HYGIENiQ, those materials, the outgas, are constantly being destroyed throughout the day, so that when you get off work and come out and get in your car, that toxic load is considerably less than it would be had you not treated your car.
The photocatalyst nanotechnology,
or the light cleaning guys.
The light cleaning guys combats more than just invisible pollutants. It will break down the visible ones as well. If your car is already treated with HYGIENiQ, you won't even need to do a thing. That's the best part about this.
I like that. No work for us, because it's already working, right?
It never stops working. Once you apply HYGIENiQ, it stays on the job using light to break down pollutants. Your car will no longer trap the odor or be dirtied with that black smoke, the pollution that we get from day to day.
Okay, so beyond cars, I'm thinking maybe RVs?
RVs would be great, or boats. It's a great way to get rid of that musty smell. And there's still one huge group of people that we really haven't even touched on yet.
Who's that?
Smokers.
Ah, yes, smokers. I mean, they will absolutely love this product.
They certainly will, and if you think about it, in today's world, there are few places left where people can smoke. Many people have turned to their cars for a safe place in which they can enjoy a cigarette. Unfortunately, when they leave after they're done smoking, they're left with a smell that's, well, vaguely like an ashtray.
Vaguely? No, an ashtray.
Yes.
Not to mention that the fact that it increases the pollution in their cars, exposing other family members to the damage that smoke can cause.
See, with HYGIENiQ, those worries are over. It virtually eliminates the smoke by destroying it. The photocatalytic action of HYGIENiQ is destroying the smoky odor and the smoky air 24 hours a day. So you don't have to smell it the next time anybody gets in your car.
That's a good thing. And HYGIENiQ is truly revolutionary in the way it eliminates chemicals, pollutants, odor caused by bacteria, everything but pure air. And it works in your car, your boat, your IV, like we were saying. Really, anywhere breathing is confined.
That's right. In fact, the main ingredient in HYGIENiQ is the same ingredient found in chewing gum.
Really? Okay, well, that's safe. I would think safe and very simple.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's give everyone at home another chance to try HYGIENiQ risk-free for themselves.